No Surrender is a pretty fitting pay-per-view name for a company that just will not die, but my interest is quickly dying in TNA in the year 2024. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling, and I don't want it anymore. It's TNA. I've had enough. It's the second pay-per-view of the year. I'm all ready to check out. The rebranding's happened, and for me, it's just the same old crap that we were getting under Impact Wrestling. It's Impact Wrestling with a lick of paint.
It is, and the lick of paint.
Same shite underneath it, fresh lick of paint on top.
Yeah, but what good's a lick of paint when
the wall's just rotten?
The surface is eyes.
Essentially, this wall just needs knocked down, and if you chose not to rebuild it, then I wouldn't really have any issue with that. But let's get into the pay-per-view then. But before we get into the main show, it's time for the countdown, because 3 hours isn't enough bad wrestling with TNA. They need to give you a pre-show as well. So on the countdown, the Rascals defeated Mike Bailey and Trent Seven, and Eddie Edwards and Brian Mears defeated Kevin Knight and Kushida, who would be involved in the TNA World Heavyweight Championship match. Have you anything to add about those two countdown bouts?
No, but I've got something to subtract. Take it away from it. Why is there not an extra hour of TNA? Come on!
Anyway, first match of the real show, No Surrender, opens up. We get the TNA World Title match. Frankie Kazarian versus Eric Young. They've done a good job.
Wait, hold on. We've watched the full 3 hours. I'm still waiting for the real show. It's fucking shite.
Right, well, they've done a good job, I think, of keeping these guys separate. Eric Young's wanted to fight Kazarian for the past month, but Kazarian's bottled it every single occasion. But finally, they met tonight. EY hit the crucifix powerbomb, got the 1, 2, 3. I don't know what I called it there, but I meant to say crucifix.
This show should be crucifixed.
Crucified, you fucking tool. The crucifix powerbomb. After the match, Kazarian just beat down the referee like a madman. But it was kind of like Brock beating up Randy Orton, but with no blood. But here, it was a good beatdown on the ref. My only problem is, right, Kazarian is beating down this ref, and then the other referees run down to the ring to save the ref, but the first ref that gets to the ring is a female, and Kazarian has to back off.
Aye.
Even though he's pounding the shit out of this referee in the ring. I mean, it doesn't make any sense. Again, this should be a situation where they only send down male referees.
Yep.
Because they send down a female, she hits the ring first, and Frankie Kazarian is like a spare part. See if a couple of male referees got to the ring first, maybe he could have threw a couple of punches before getting crowded down or taken down or escorted out. He didn't even get escorted, they just came and looked at him and he left. But anyway, Eric Young's sitting in the title shot. Up next, match 3 of 3, TNA World Tag Team Championship, ABC versus Grizzled Young Veterans. Take it away.
This match was absolutely incredible. ABC, easy as 1, 2, 3. They picked up the win. The young grizzled veterans suck, right? Never liked them in NXT. Don't like them in TNA. Release them already. Right. These guys are probably on big wages, by the way. Big dosh.
Let's quickly get through this. We've got a plane to catch here. PCO versus Con, a.k.a. Connor from the Ascension. Not quite the big names that TNA need to be hiring, in my opinion, to get to the next level. I like PCO. He won via DQ. Con strikes him with a chair. I actually thought they were going to have a no DQ match, but it ended in DQ.
I feel like we've been conned with this pay-per-view.
Well, at least they didn't pay for it. Up next, we had the Knockouts World Tag Team Championship match, Decay versus MK Ultra, a rematch from the last pay-per-view, which was Hard to Kill. MK Ultra get the wins back, and they are the new tag team champions.
TNA got a fetish with just naming pay-per-views about their plight, life and death of TNA.
Hard to Kill.
No surrender. Bound for Glory. Well, not Bound for
What's the next one going to be called? Refusal to Die or something?
I will never die.
Anyway, MK Ultra win. Thoughts on that? Regaining the tag team titles.
Just 4 ugly bastards, isn't it?
Well, there you go. So up next we had the System discussing their game plan backstage. Moose says they cannot throw in the towel under no circumstances. So there you go. Moose laying down the law. Josh Alexander versus Simon Gotch up next. Josh Alexander wins. I think it was hard to build this match as anything other than a Josh Alexander win. To me, Gotch had no chance.
Yeah, there's just... See, when you're bringing in rejected WWE tag team wrestlers for 7 years ago as your big stars, you've got a fucking problem.
I want to see Alex Hammerstein back in. Where's that guy?
I don't know where he is, but see Simon Gotch and Connor. See if that's the future of TNA. There is no future.
Yeah, TNA World Championship up next. No surrender rules match. Moose versus Alex Shelley. Alright, we got lots of stuff in here. We got the two groups fighting, they were brawling, they got involved in the match. We also had Alicia Edwards get involved, but because she's a woman, they can't do anything. Kushida just looks at her awkwardly, and then Alex Shelley comes over and kind of like pushes her out the ring, and it's like, what the fuck is this? Like, why are they always involved if they can't be involved? And I mean, it makes no sense.
No, they need to cut this out of it, and it's across every promotion. It's not just a WWE thing, even though I think that's
no,
like a
but
Titan.
say as a man, you are walking down the street, right? And two people come at you with knives. One's a man, one's a woman. Are you just going to defend yourself from the man? And if the woman happens to stab you, you're just going to stand there like a pincushion and accept it?
Well, WWE says don't try this at home, so I might have to do that.
No, but I mean, come on.
No, of course you're going to
speaking,
defend yourself.
It's just retarded. Anyway, Kushida throws in the towel after Moose wraps the chain around himself. So, I mean, to throw in the towel for this was a bit poor, in my opinion. He landed a couple of spears.
Wasn't exactly Rocky 4, was it?
No. I mean, even Rocky didn't throw in the towel, and that cost Creed his life.
And 4's still a bit free hand than what this is getting, so... Anyway, Moose did win, but these sort of matches are... I think these matches are just set up for wee jobber tag teams to throw white tiles in. You should just say, right, these guys aren't welcome out here because I don't want the tile ever to be thrown in.
No,
like Moose said, Alex Shelley should have said something similar.
See if someone threw the towel in during The Rock smashing Mick Foley with the chairs, I would have accepted that.
I've got a bigger fish to fry. This wasn't the main event.
No, fuck no, it's like in the middle of the card. Up next we had George Iceman. He introduces Ash by Elegance. She takes a seat for the next match. It's Jordan Grace versus Giselle Shaw. Jordan Grace wins with the Juggernaut driver for the 3 count. Thoughts on that?
Epic, man. Nothing else to say. Blown away, speechless.
Jake something cuts a promo about the X Division. Says he's going to win it sometime later this year. X Division Championship match in the main event. Chris Sabin versus Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Ali hits a 450 splash for the win, gets a big cheer, and is the new X Division champion. He celebrates with the belt to close the show, and this is the level that TNA is at. They're bringing in Mustafa Ali, a glorified jobber in WWE who was just kept around for Saudi shows because he was from that neck of the woods, and people are saying he's from Chicago, but yes, I mean, you know, he's got...
That doesn't matter.
He's got Pakistani descent, alright, so
I don't care where he's from, right, or where they're billing him from. He's a fucking jobber. Like, why does it matter though if he is from Chicago, or he is from Pakistan, he is from Saudi Arabia, or he's from California? It doesn't change the fact the guy's a bum.
No, but see, back in the day...
Like, Undertakers feel like made up places.
See, back in the day, right, when TNA brought you in from WWE, you had to be somewhat good to actually get into the TNA main event scene.
Yeah.
It's not like every person they brought for WWE went into the TNA main event scene.
No.
They got Shannon Moore for WWE. I don't remember him winning world titles.
Absolutely not, brother.
I mean, look at... Yeah, they put Christian in, Kurt Angle, but, I mean, look at the calibre of people, Booker T, but look at the calibre of people that they were putting in their main event. Like, literally now, you've got TNA, they're signing Mustafa Ali, an absolute jobber in WWE terms, and he's going straight into their main events and winning their titles. I don't know. Makes no sense to me. Anyway, guys, I thought the show was shit. It's getting a 1 out of 10 for me.
I'll give it a 1 too. It surrendered.